What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop of sun any chance I get. And today, it's time for UMK, the national final for Finland. I'm coming in very late this afternoon because I had to do a little bit of work. But I'm here, I got some pizza on standby, and I'm ready for some Finland goodness. Yeah, this one was a little bit of a rush, but thank God I finally showed up. I decided to wear my headband for this afternoon because I know there's going to be a lot of partying going on with this show, and I want to make sure that I collect as much sweat as I possibly can. But enough about me, we got to get into the big finish show. I hope you have your own pizza slice to munch on, because it's time for UMK. Alright, our first act, Komiat with Lululai. I'm curious to see what this is about. Ooh, I love the ascot that he's essentially wearing right there. Yeah, super festive. Ooh, yes. This has a very fast-paced tempo, for sure. Oh my god, look at everybody just twirling their handkerchiefs in the air. I love it. Yeah, these guys are kind of reminding me of Mumford & Sons, particularly the bass player, because I remember when they did that in their Little Lion Man video. Man, the accordion has just been very popular throughout this season, hasn't it? Oh, here we go. Taking it back to the 40s, when black and white was still all the rage. Oh, here we go, here we go. Big finale. And the key change. I saw it coming from a mile away, baby, but it still hit. Yeah, and I love how they're utilizing the lights here, you know? Almost feels like we're in a barn. Woo! And we got some sparks! Let's go! Okay, so the song we just had was Lululai by Komiat. Yo, these guys have a great spirit to them. I love their stage presence, and it almost kind of felt like we were watching this entire set in a barn, you know? Like, they had the lights, you know, just flashing here and there, and the band was just all crowded with each other, and they just played on their instruments like there was no tomorrow. Yeah, and the lead singer had a lot of energy. Oh my god, he really knew how to, like, put on a show. I don't know what they're singing. I don't speak Finnish. I don't speak fluent Finnish, so I couldn't exactly translate the lyrics by myself, but I would love to hear what people have to say in the comments. So yeah, Komiat, you did a great job at opening the show. Alright, our next singer is Etta with $1 Million Smile. Ooh, now that is a crazy illusion right there. Holy crap. Okay, we're really rocking the white colors for this performance. It's like the reverse of the Truman Show ending. Ooh, okay. Yo, the electric guitars are really doing something here. Like, you know, they are just really adding some intensity to this tune. Alright, I gotta respect a good rap verse when I hear it. Etta, you doing something there. Yeah, those are some insanely cool graphics. Like, oh my god. Whoever came up with those is a genius. Uh-oh, now the silhouette is turning white. That's certainly gonna catch people's eyes. Ooh, whoa. Oh my god. For a second I thought she just jumped down without any gear whatsoever. I mean, that's definitely gonna make a lot of people smile. Alright, so we just had $1 Million Smile by Etta. And yeah, that one definitely had a lot of intensity to it. You know, the shredding guitars are really neat, and I really liked the cloud visuals that she was using, and I was a really big fan of those effects. Like, oh my god, wow. Like, the way that she played with the staircase and everything, that was, like, super trippy. I absolutely was living for that. And the sparks, of course, you know, they did a lot to create a big finish. Yeah, so I think you should feel very proud of that. I am not sure if she's going to win this, but yeah, I would say that she probably did a lot to entertain the crowd. Alright, so now we got our artist Kiki. Let's see. I can see that she's rocking the silver colors this time, sort of like Lion. Alright, she is just surrounded by smoke. You know, really creating some drama. Oh, look at that. We got some flashing gold lights, some flashing blue lights. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got a bunch of confetti just falling down from the ceiling. Almost like she's trying to celebrate early. Eyeshadow game is absolutely stellar. Yeah, it's really nice to hear those echoes from the backup vocalists, you know? It really adds to the intensity, almost as if it's like on a huge scale. Ooh, here we go! Experimenting with the red colors! And boom! End with a close-up on the eyes. Alright, so that was the song Rakkaudenkipee by Kiki. You know, I gotta remember that pronunciation. But to talk about the performance itself, really neat visuals, especially with how they played with the colored lighting. You know, a lot of golds, a lot of blues, a lot of reds, a lot of yellows. And I really like how the camera rotated around her. And it really just seemed like she was creating so much drama with that performance. Yeah. And yeah, production was absolutely intense. Yeah, a lot of good stuff to spot with that one. I don't know if I would choose it to go to Vienna because I guess it just doesn't stand out as much as what we got from the other two performances. But yeah, I'm sure Kiki put in a lot of effort, of course. I mean, she could definitely sing better than I can. So yeah, good stuff. All right, Antti Paalanen. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ooh, accordion playing never looks so intimidating. Oh yeah, he definitely perfected this instrument, for sure. I love that little flower that he's wearing in his hair. It's so adorable. Okay, now we're picking up the tempo. We are just going into a really intense trip with the flowers. Oh my god, they're just popping like balloons. Yeah, good use of the blue lights, not gonna lie. Alright, we got a little key change going on now. There you go. There you go. Nice and soft. Very, very fun. Alright, so that was Takatukka by Antti Paalanen. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff to spot with that one. I mean, I'm sure he's just there to like have a party and just really like chill with all the viewers and spectators. It seems like he had a lot of flowers going on for the visuals. It seems like he just went the Bad Bunny route and just dressed his dancers in all these plant suits. So yeah, that was pretty amusing. Yeah, does he have a shot at winning this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of voters who will side with him purely because of how entertaining and weird this is. But overall, yeah, I'm sure Antti is having a lot of fun, and I can't knock him for that. All right, Chachi with cherry cake. I mean, I got my cherry drink right here, so I'm all prepared. Yeah, I think she's going to need that fan because it's about to get very steamy in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling this beat right now. Oh my god, it's like she's literally inside of an oven. Like the burners are like right near her feet. Ooh, that little drum roll right there. Nice touch. Backup dancers are definitely doing their work right here. Make it shake like a milkshake. Ooh, yes. Low, low, low. That's making Flow Rider proud. Alright, looks like we got a lot of violet colors being utilized for this set. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Yeah. Dance break, baby. Whoop, 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 whoop. Haha, whoa. Chachi, you were just having some magic on that stage. Alright, so we just had Cherry Cake by Chachi. Oh my god, yeah. That one, I was having the time of my life with that one. Like, she had such an infectious personality on that stage. Like, I really loved her attitude. Like, oh my god. Like, the dance moves that she was pulling off along with her backups. And I love how it almost looks as if we are just standing in the middle of an oven. Like, she had the burners at her feet, and then the fans were behind her, and then she had the exploding lights and everything. It was perfect. And yeah, I really like her spirit. Like, I was watching her interview before the set went on, and yeah, she was super funny. She was very sophisticated, and it got very, like, serious at moments, but, you know, she still had that very happy demeanor, you know? So yeah, cherry cake, you know, I think it could earn a lot of points, you know? I definitely know Marco Bajniak would be proud of it. All right, Sinikka Monte with Ready to Leave. I'm curious to see what this is all about. All right, this is a very delicate ballad that we have so far. It's really cool how they're like shooting upward towards her through the glass. I like that. Ooh, I like how the rock music just cuts out and we get to the very calming sound again. The lighting department, once again, doing some magic on that stage. Yeah, it sounds like this relationship is falling apart, like through the cracks, the glass cracks. Backing vocals are doing a great job. And oh my god, the glass press broke. Oh my god. Hope you don't cut yourself. Oh my god. Almost kind of felt like she was really crying right there. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, so we just had Ready to Leave by Sinikka Monte. That one felt very emotional. And oh my god, you could see her actually crying on the stage. You know, I thought that was just her acting before, but no, those are real tears, baby. Yeah, a lot of unique stuff to see on that stage. You know, I liked how she was like laying herself in the glass, and it's almost like, so she's singing about this relationship that's become so frail, and I think the glass is supposed to symbolize just how delicate it has become, you know? You know how people say you're walking on thin ice, you know? Well, she's laying on thin glass. And then it breaks, and that's like the relationship falling to pieces, you know? So yeah, a lot of symbolism to spot there. And the way she's lit as well, you know, it's also super dramatic, and of course she had that beautiful singing voice that's perfect for ballads. Yeah, Sinikka, I think you had some great ideas going on there, you know? Not bad stuff. All right, closing out the running order is Linda and Pete. I've been seeing so much hype for these guys, so let's take a look. All right, a lot of gold lighting going on here. Oh my god. Yo, the drum's just banging right there. Holy crap. Okay, it looks like he's sitting outside of a house somewhere. Yeah, I sense so much drama with his voice right here. Ooh, 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 oh my god. I didn't know his voice was gonna raise that high. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, Linda is absolutely on fire with these strings, baby. Nice overhead shots. Always does a lot to like create more perspective. Ooh, ooh, there you go. And then we got the red flashing on her like we're in the prom scene of Carrie. Oh my god. Oh my god. This place is literally on fire right now. Oh my god. Like the way that the wind is just blowing into Linda right now is just epic. Woo! Woo! That was incredible. Okay, so we just had Liekinheitin by Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen. Wow! Guys! I cannot believe this. Yeah, they were just going off on that stage. Like, oh my god. Like, Pete just raising his voice, Linda striking away at her strings. And yeah, the place was literally getting caught up in flames. Oh my god. And the wind flying in her face and the red that was like surrounding them. Almost like we were in the Carrie scene. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. That's all I can say is like, wow. I wish I knew what they were singing, because this sounds like a very important message. Yeah, like, they just had elite chemistry together. Like, I can't stop raving about it. It's just astonishing. Wow. Yeah, top of the list. I hope that they come out on top. All right, so this has been an absolutely fun UMK. I feel bad that I skipped the show last year because I was recording other videos, but I made time for it this year. And yeah, I gotta say, I really missed this show. So, a lot of wonderful acts, and everybody was bringing so much talent. But of course, like always, we have to choose one winner, someone to walk away with the trophy, and possibly go to Vienna. So, let's get into that. So, I'm going to give my 8 points to Cherry Cake by Chachi. I absolutely adore her spirits. I love the message that she wanted to spread with this song. It seemed like it was very important, and it means a lot to her. And yeah, she was having fun on that stage. Like, I liked the loud, bombastic elements that she was relying on. It almost kind of reminded me of Blackpink in a way. And yeah, so much good stuff to spot with her. My 10 points are going to Lululai by Komiat. I was living for the folk music that they were performing, and yeah, they just had a lively spirit too. They did a lot to show off their chemistry and really, like, be into the theme, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I think they could bring a lot if they get submitted. But my 10 points are going to Liekinheitin by Linda Lampenius and Pete Parkkonen. Yeah, these guys, they blended so well together on stage. It was really epic in scale. The flames, the wind, the lights, the voice performance, the strings, just so much to be in awe at, you know? So, yeah, I know that there's a lot of people that are creating some big hype for them, and I can see why. These guys could bring so much to the big show if they go to it. I just hope they come out on top here. Let's hope for a first place for them. All right, I think we're about to get our televote score. Let's see who's going to come out on top. All right, our final score is 42. Nice. 14, okay. Oh, wow, 67. That's incredible. Okay. Good score. 76. Wow. Okay, these are big points, y'all. These are big points. These are big points, y'all. 51. Okay. Yeah. Huge amount. Huge amounts. Huge amount. All right, here we go. Is it going to be Linda and Pete or Antti? They need at least 132. 132. Oh my God, they're building up so much suspense, and oh my God, it's making people's hearts pound. All right, yo, Linda and Pete got first place. All right, congrats to them. Wow. Okay. Wow. So what was the final score? What number did they finish with? Woo! 492. I just looked at my phone. It said 492. That was their final score. Well, that was their televote score. Final score was 570. Woo! Good Lord. Yeah, so the country was like really getting behind them. Holy crap. Yeah, they had a landslide victory right there. Wow. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Woo! Wow. Guys, that was freaking incredible. Oh my God. Yeah, Linda and Pete were just electric on that stage, and I wish them a super congratulations. Hopefully they are going to be the official Finnish competitors, and if so, I think they have a good shot at winning, not going to lie. The two of them have absolutely wonderful chemistry, and I can't get enough of their song. It's too epic. Like, Pete at the end was just screaming his fucking head off saying, yeah! Yeah, he was super pumped. And of course, Linda was also very excited. You know, she was like, she couldn't contain herself, obviously. Yeah, every single time UMK is held, it always feels like a party. Each and every musician just are able to get along with each other so well. I love the spirit that they have with each other, and they're always listening to each other's music and everything. It's glorious, absolutely glorious. Yeah, I'm just gushing and gushing over how amazing the show was, and I can't stop doing it. So before I go on forever, I'm just gonna have to close the video. So thank you guys for joining me on another national finals reaction, this one being for Finland. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. Next week should be our final NF reaction, so I'm curious to see how I close off the entire season. But in the meantime, if you want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Blue Sky, my Twitch, and my TikTok. Links will be in the description, and that's where we are closing for today. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.